Hey, friends, welcome back to Real Talk with PK. So glad that you're tuning in today. Just real quick, if you like this podcast and you're enjoying it and the new format that we've just begun doing, interviews, would you like it and share it? Tell people about it so that we can build our following. And all that is to get the message of Jesus Christ out even to a greater audience. And I think these guests that the Lord has brought into my pathway is really going to minister to many people and a wide variety of backgrounds too. That's what we're really looking for. And today is no exception. We have a wonderful guest tonight for you. His name is Steve Williams. He's from Northern California, and they moved him and his lovely wife Becky moved to Michigan and found Cross Point, and they've been here ever since. And I want to welcome into the studio Steve Williams. Steve, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. I was reading over your story, and it's fascinating. It's powerful. It's life changing, and that's what we look for with Real Talk is just stories that will encourage people, maybe stretch them, and those people that don't even know God will find God through life stories like yours. So
hmm
thank you for being here today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. It's an honor.
So we'll get right into this because there's so much to talk about. We're probably going to do two takes with you. So we'll get into the first half of your life tonight. And then when we welcome you back the next time, we'll get into how the Lord really brought you and saved you from all the stuff that you went through in your
Mhm.
life. So, but let's begin in your early years. I was reading over your notes, and you were born and raised in Northern California, beautiful area.
hmm
I took my family on a vacation up to the Redwoods. That's a beautiful place up
It is.
there, gorgeous.
It
And
is.
I understand now why people worship nature because you walk through those redwood forests and it's like you feel like you're in another world.
It is.
It's fascinating. Um,
Giant.
Giant trees that you could drive a car through. It's incredible. But I understand the connection that people have with nature and how majestic it is.
hmm
But I looked at it as how majestic our God is, and how marvelous the creation that He created for us as humans to enjoy on this earth. And then I thought I was walking through those woods. I'm like, what is heaven going to be like?
Also, we're this little speck in
Yeah.
the universe, and He cares and loves for us.
Isn't that powerful?
You know,
Yeah,
look,
those massive trees and all
you're
the
a little
things,
speck.
and we're just but a piece of dust.
Exactly.
And yet He sent His only begotten Son to die for us. Powerful thought, isn't it?
Nothing more powerful.
Yeah, amazing. So let's get into you got a great story. So again, thank you for being here, Steve. I really appreciate it. So tell me about your early life. You were raised, I was reading over your notes that you were raised by two women,
hmm
uh, your mother and grandmother. Kind of tell me about
hmm
that, would you?
Yes. Uh, didn't have my father around. He left. So I was told when I was a couple months old.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother always worked two jobs. I
Mm-hmm.
barely saw her. When I did see her, she was always tired.
Oh,
Latchkey kid coming home from
yeah.
school to an empty house.
Yeah.
You have your chores to do, you have your homework to do.
Yep.
And I did them because I respected my mom, not begrudgingly.
Right.
I
You wanted to help out.
help out any way I could. I
Yeah.
just saw all she did just to give us a middle class life.
Yeah.
And my grandma would get home around 6 o'clock, old Spanish lady, grumpy.
Uh-huh.
So she didn't want any problems in the house.
Yeah.
So that's some fear for grandma,
Yeah. So
to be
she was
honest.
tough.
She
She
was
was
tough.
tough.
Born in 1913, went through the Depression, all that.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to tell her about hard times.
Nope.
They know
My
hard
grandma
times.
was born 1911, and she lived to be 94. And yeah, she was tough too.
Mine was 88.
Mm,
It's tough. Yeah. We don't
yeah.
know the troubles they went through.
No, she told me some of the stories. She grew up on a sharecropper's farm. She didn't even wasn't even the owner of the farm. She was a worker, and he gave them housing. And so they would work for food. That's
Mm,
how poor they were.
wow.
And she said at times she would tell me that they would only have white bread and mustard. They didn't have anything else to eat. Can you
Wow.
imagine?
No,
No, we
we
in our
we can't.
society today, even the poorest of poor, don't even know what they went through the Great Depression.
There's no food banks and food shelters.
Not back then.
Not back then.
No.
You grew everything.
Yeah.
You shared with other
Yeah.
neighbors.
Yeah.
Your
Government
bounty.
wasn't established like like it is today.
No running water, outhouses.
Yep.
Talk about no heaters.
No heaters.
Talk about tough times. Sharing the bathtub with your siblings.
Yes. And she had 10.
If you're youngest, you're the dirtiest,
Yep.
or the other way around. I forget who
Yep.
goes first.
Yeah. The oldest go first.
Yeah.
She was the oldest, but she told me her mother was so sick that she had to raise those kids, and it was tough on her. And so she was a hard woman. She loved Jesus. She came to my churches, and but she had a lot to go through in life, and she was rough.
Mhm.
Which that's why I look at people and everybody has a story. You haven't walked in the shoes that they've walked in, right? So and you can't judge. There's only one judge. His name is God the Father. And
Mhm.
we don't know what people have been through unless you walk in their shoes. And so I tried to help my grandmother, because she went through racism and, all the things that
Mhm.
we consider today as you can't talk about. You respect every color, creed, and nation, right? We
Mhm.
do. But back then they didn't. And I had to help her with those areas in her life that were rough.
My grandmother was racist as well.
Yeah.
And my mom would say, "Mother, don't say those things."
Yeah.
She'd say, "Oh, well."
Exactly. That's what my grandmother would say too. Yep.
So my mother was the opposite.
Yeah.
Loved everyone. There's no color, no
Yeah.
sexual orientation, just love everyone.
Yeah. Accept them the way they are.
Mhm.
That's awesome. So you didn't have a dad, and you're raised by two women. Um, how did that work out? I mean, what was your young years like with no male figure?
Tough being the only male in the house.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle was a father figure, but he was a bad example. I learned what not to be,
Mm-hmm.
observing other dads, and yeah, it was tough.
Yeah.
You get the harder work. You're the man of the house.
Yep.
I'm a boy.
Yeah, you are.
You're still the man of the house.
Yeah.
So you just deal with it.
Yeah. So you had to learn responsibility quick. And
Absolutely.
I'm sure your friends in school didn't have all those responsibilities that you had, and they had dads and you didn't. And
Mhm.
how did you handle that?
Always felt like the odd one out.
Yeah.
Father son things. Yeah. My uncle went to my father son event in school.
He
It
did.
was very awkward. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Not good. Yeah.
I don't know if I think I kept the secret.
Did you? Yeah.
I never saw your dad before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's tough.
it would have been better to not go at all.
Yeah. But again, you're a kid and you want to experience all the things that all your friends are doing. And,
Mhm.
so, so that's in your early years of adolescence. And then your church experience. What was that like? The early years of church?
8 years old, I remember going to a Baptist church with one of my neighbors, and I remember them making me put on a suit. I really didn't like that.
Yeah.
Very uncomfortable and
Yeah.
fidgeting in the hard pews and the benches.
Hmm.
I didn't like the big room, the adult room.
Oh,
I did like Sunday school, and I said yes to Jesus who loves me, for the Bible tells me so.
yeah.
I love the idea of a heavenly Father
Mm-hmm.
that I didn't have,
Mm-hmm.
but that was good.
And I was reading, you were a curious kid. Your grandmother grew up, she was Catholic,
Hmm.
and you'd go to mass with her. And tell me about that,
Oh
because
boy.
that's a good story.
I went once
You went
when I was
once.
10 years old, and I had all these questions. And I remember as soon as we walked in, why are they lighting the candle? Oh, hush. Why do we got to talk to the guy in the box? He's a stranger. Oh, hush. No answers. Why do they wear these tall hats? Hush. Why do we got to kneel all the time? Quiet. always getting hit on the arm.
Uh,
So I left confused. And where's Jesus who loves me?
mm.
Where's the Father?
Now, do you remember, was it in Spanish, English, Latin church? What was it?
It was English and Latin.
Okay.
I remember that.
Hmm.
And I remember leaving with no answers.
Yeah.
I was just told to hush.
So that's frustrating for a child that wants answers to life's questions, especially about God, and you're told to be quiet.
Be quiet. It kind of
Hmm.
soured me on religions. I
Yeah.
just wanted to know Jesus. That was my first experience.
Right.
Jesus loves me.
Yeah.
And then religions kind of got into rituals that I didn't understand,
Yeah.
formalities.
Formalities. Yeah. So it takes you down a pathway at a very early age to begin to question authority because they're not giving you the right answers, or they're not even answering you. They're just telling you to be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of leads you in a young age to say, wait a minute, you're supposed to protect, you're supposed to tell the truth. We're supposed to do things properly to encourage
Mm-hmm.
God conscious, and they're telling you to hush.
Exactly.
Mm,
So that soured me on even wanting to know God for
wow.
years after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
I only went once. I'm sure my grandma didn't want me to come back because that was a disruption.
Yeah,
And to me, I just wanted answers.
right.
And I'm still the hyper question person,
Yeah.
a little cynical.
Uh-huh. Aren't we all? Yeah. Sad to say, but we are. I'm cynical too. I admit that.
Truth seeker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important. Easy
So
to get deceived.
yeah, it is.
And I have been deceived many times.
Yeah.
So it's made me more critical.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I get that. I
Like
really
us,
do.
as we get older.
Yep. Get a little bit more wiser. And, I was telling you earlier before the podcast that, we're surrounded by lies all the time. I
Mhm.
mean, just lie after lie after lie. I told my wife, I said, this is just so annoying that every time you turn on the television or I read the paper to try to stay abreast of things, because people ask me all sorts of questions. So I have to try to stay abreast of things and events, current events. And it's just like, well, that's a lie. Well, that's not the truth.
Mhm.
The media spins lies like unbelievable. They lie so much they think they're actually telling the truth. I really believe it. It's just unbelievable. And it just sours you. It
Absolutely.
really does on humanity. It's sad, isn't it?
If you're not for God, you're against him.
True.
Kind of that simple.
It is that simple. It's black and white.
So you know who
Yeah.
they're for, who they're not for.
Correct.
So then I don't expect.
Yeah.
We're not from here. We're temporary. We're visitors here.
Yeah, we are.
So this is an evil world.
Yeah, it is.
I kind of expect it.
Mm-hmm.
We will be rejected when we claim that we are followers of Christ.
Yes, we will.
Come to that reality.
Yep.
And I have been many times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a truth right there. So then your teenage years, you're 13 years old, and it's just you and your mom and your grandma still. And then your mom remarries to this guy. And tell me about that, how you're 13 and this guy comes into your life and he wants to be king, I'm
Mhm.
assuming,
Mm-hmm.
and that didn't go over well.
No, you're going to do what I say. I'm the man of the house now. And
Yeah.
I said, no, you're not. Rejected him immediately and probably got put on restrictions that I would break.
Yeah.
13, rebellious, been the man of the house this long.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Right.
Yeah. So after a year, I saw him cheat on my mother and
Gosh.
definitely just cemented my distrust in men and authority figures.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's tough.
You just hurt the woman that I love and respect.
Yeah. She's your everything.
He was.
Yeah. So she found out eventually.
He found out they got a divorce.
Yeah.
2 years later, she remarried.
Mm-hmm.
I rejected him as well. And they were married for 25 years. Turned out to
Wow.
be the best fit for her.
Really?
And after time, I came to respect him and
Mm-hmm.
called him Step Dan. Kind of
Step Dan.
Step Dan, his name was Dan.
Uh-huh.
kind of a jab, but he knew I couldn't call him dad.
Yeah.
That's as close as I could.
Yeah.
I'm 15 as well. You just get more, independent.
Yeah.
The older you get, I'm 15 now. I'm doing my own thing.
Did he give you space to grow and accept him in your life?
He absolutely did.
He was was he gentle, man?
At first, he was very much, I'm the man of the house, just like the other one.
Uh-huh.
And no, I rejected that. In fact, I remember he put me on restriction. He just got married, just for 2 weeks. And he puts me on restriction because I broke curfew.
Oh, okay.
I put the air out of his tire, out of his car, so he would be late for work.
You did.
I said, I'll show you. And he knew it was me.
He did.
And I denied it. Maybe he must have hit a nail.
Yeah.
I denied it. He knew it was me, and he wasn't as tough on me.
He wasn't.
So I
He changed his
rebelliously it
tune.
helped a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I kind of said, oh, okay, you think you're so tough. It was wrong, of course, and I
Yeah.
never admitted it. But things changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go and bully me
Yeah.
into respecting you.
Right. You got to earn it.
That's it.
Yeah.
So
Especially your background, because you didn't have a father figure, and and then this other guy that cheated on your mom. So total respect for men is through the toilet, so to
Mhm.
speak. And then he tries to kind of strong arm you into respecting him, and that didn't work. And so that's good. So 25 years. So you grew to respect him, I'm assuming.
definitely.
Yeah, built a
Yes.
relationship with him over the years,
Yes,
but it took a long time.
it did.
Yeah.
It did. I
And was
in-
God in that? Looking
No.
back now?
No, and I wasn't going to a church, but when I did bring up Jesus, he was one of those that were all going to the same place. All the religions are going to the same place.
Mhm.
Theory guy.
Mm-hmm.
And even I knew that the only way to the Father is through the Son.
So you knew that.
I knew that. Just from, I went to a Striper concert when I was young.
Okay.
And the Christian rock band.
Yeah, I remember them.
You accept Jesus in your heart as you are. I learned a lot about the ministry from that rock band. So there's
Wow.
some great ministry out there.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to cut my hair and wear the suit.
Yeah.
It's just not me.
Uh-huh.
That's what church is.
Right.
I didn't want to kneel and have all these questions.
Yeah.
So I knew that the only way to the Father was through the Son
Okay.
at 15, 17 years
15.
old. Mm-hmm.
Wow. So could I say your God journey started then and you didn't even realize it?
I would say the seed is definitely planted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of those that struggled with the free will,
Okay.
which probably a lot of guys do
Tell me about
in
that.
this situation. Wrong relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, everything I do would be messed up if I'm not following God's ways.
Yeah.
So made a lot of mistakes,
Yeah.
rebelled a lot.
So you're 15, you're graduating in a couple more years.
Mm-hmm.
How was high school for you?
I was the outsider.
Okay.
So at 15, I became a drummer. I got
Okay.
my first drum kit. And that was my escape.
That was your release?
That was my release from my ADD and anxious energy that I have now still.
Uh-huh.
I would go home after school and just play drums for hours and hours. Introverted extrovert.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't really
You just self-taught?
self-taught, had a few lessons
Uh-huh.
from friends and from school, but
Uh-huh.
basically self-taught.
Wow.
But I wasn't sports person. I was awkward, flat feet and asthma.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't do sports. So thankfully I found drums. I tried violin first, but I couldn't squeak out Mary Had a Little Lamb for the life of me. So the music teacher goes, try this.
Uh-huh.
There was a snare there. I had it.
You had the rhythm.
I had it. I knew I had it. I would hear a song. I rode my bike to a music store and said, can I play this drum kit? And he said, sounds great. How long have I been playing? I said, my first time from hearing a song
So
on the
it's-
radio.
Wow.
So that's at 15. So I knew
God just gave you a talent, a gift. Because that
Right.
drumming, I think drumming's hard. the rhythm, the Acadian you got to keep up.
I think it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Some people have hyper minds and bodies.
Yeah.
It centers me.
Wow.
Very good. Yeah.
That's
Music's such a good therapy tool
It
for
is.
people.
It is. I agree.
For depression, for ADD and hyper and
Mm-hmm.
lots of things.
So 15, you found your stride. You're in high school. So I'm assuming you're in the band, or maybe the
Playing
jazz
with friends,
band.
15, 16. Got in
Okay.
a band around 17 years old and
Mm-hmm.
played around the clubs and parties and all that.
So your friends started a band.
Mm-hmm.
You guys started a band,
Mhm.
just a little rock and roll band.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. And you learned about rock and roll music. Who'd you like?
It was all about Van Halen.
Yep.
Because that's California, AC/DC, and
Yep.
Iron Maiden for me.
I
Oh.
know all those bands. Yep.
That was just, they were my heroes.
They were all from California, the West Coast.
No, Van Halen is, AC/DC's Australian.
Okay,
Iron
that's what I
Maiden's
thought.
British. But I just really clicked with that music
Yeah.
and played the records before CDs.
Yeah.
Played the records every day.
Yeah,
after
because we're
school.
similar in age. We're real
Right.
close. Yep.
Before cell phones and computers, we played records.
We did.
These black little things
Yep.
that turn around.
The vinyls.
And if you bump it, yep, exactly.
Yep.
So that was just my safe place. So I just barely squeaked by high school. Didn't have a crowd, not the jock crowd, not the artsy crowd,
Yeah, not the band crowd.
not the band crowd, because I'm
Did
a
they have
rocker.
jazz band back then? Like,
Yes.
but you didn't do that either.
I wasn't into it.
Yeah.
Just part of a rocker. I like that rock music more than jazz.
Yeah. Exactly. And you were just able to hear a song and then you could play it.
I knew I had it, and the teacher told me I had that gift.
Yeah, that is a
And the
gift.
guy at the music store. That's,
Wow.
That's your first time playing? Oh, okay. Yep.
That's incredible. That's
Grateful.
awesome, Steve. So
Grateful.
then you played in bands all through the 80s and 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that. What did that look like from rock to heavy metal?
Wait, first, what's interesting about when I got my first drum set, my mom and I worked a night job cleaning offices
Okay.
so I could earn my first drum set.
Oh,
That's the most time I'd spent with my mom, in a
Ever.
long time.
yeah.
She's always working nights. So that taught me responsibility
That's awesome.
to earn. You have to work for what you get.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's free.
So what drum set did you buy?
A Ludwig drum set.
Ludwig?
Yeah.
That's what we have at the church.
I
Don't
think- No, you have Gretsch.
Oh, Gratch. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a
You
good
like
drum
that
kit.
one?
It's a good one.
So were you a pearl guy? Do you like pearls?
No, I like they're all good really.
Are they?
Pearl's good, Sonar, Ludwig, Tama.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They're all good. I have a Yamaha at home.
You do?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We have a basement. Boy, is just the best thing to have a basement to be able to play drums.
Yeah.
I get this anxious energy throughout the day.
Just go down there and jam.
It just really helps.
Yeah.
And I have tendonitis in my left elbow and a torn shoulder in my right. So if I'm not moving around, it just gets
Achy.
achy and stiff.
Yeah.
Movement.
So you learned to work with your mom, and that's how you bought your first drum set.
Yes,
So you had a good work ethic at a young age,
absolutely.
which we need today in our society. We don't.
Nothing
have
is free, and that's
Mm-mm.
not how people think now.
it. Yeah.
Entitlement. I didn't understand entitlement.
Yeah.
You don't deserve anything.
Right.
You work for it,
Yeah. Exactly.
and you have a good attitude about it.
Wow.
And my grandma would set me straight if I had bad attitudes.
Yeah. No.
She was the kind of pull your ear.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And you
Now,
don't-
you said she was Spanish, right?
Yes.
And she
Um,
didn't. She wasn't bilingual. Did she speak
Oh,
Spanish?
definitely.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
understood Spanish?
I learned Gringish. I call it. Gringo Spanish. She teach me these words. So her parents were born in Madrid, Spain.
Uh-huh.
She was raised in New Mexico around other Mexicans and Spaniards. So when she's teaching me Spanish, come to find out she's teaching me wrong words or the other dialect. So I would talk to other Mexicans when I was painting on my painting jobs and tell them, oh, yeah. And they'd say, no, no, no. And I'd go
No
home and-
comprende.
no comprende, no sabe. And I go home, Grandma, you taught me the wrong word. She'd say, oh, it's the right word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Loco. Yeah. You loco.
That's
Loco
funny.
like a besa. Crazy in the head.
Yeah.
I guess I was a peanut head or I was a cacahuate.
A cacahuate.
That's what she'd call me anyway.
Oh my God.
She was a piece of work, as my
Yeah.
mom would say. And I'm more like my grandma than my mother.
Really?
I'm a piece of work.
Wow. That's awesome. That's so funny. So you were clumsy, flat-footed, you had asthma, so athletics is out. So now you're thriving. I mean, you love drumming.
Hmm.
And how did you get started in the band? Like these bands. So how did that happen?
That's all I wanted to do. So you just meet other people and they see you play. Other musicians see you play at a house party or a club.
Okay.
You open for them or whatever, opening up for other bands. So just other musicians see you playing out.
Mm-hmm.
So that led from the rock world to the heavy metal world through the 90s. So in the 80s was the rock world and playing clubs. And then the 90s, I moved up to heavy metal,
Is there a
Little more-
difference in drumming and heavy metal than rock?
double bass, two
Okay.
bass drums is more intricate and
Uh-huh.
detailed,
Uh-huh.
a lot more physical.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Harder on the body.
Absolutely.
The
Probably
speed
why I
of
have
it.
tendonitis
Mm-hmm.
from 35 years of house painting and drumming,
Mm-hmm.
or just being middle-aged.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
So, but this band, you would, how did you meet these guys? I mean, what was the band's name?
Oh, well, there were several.
So you had several bands.
I've had several.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. How many?
probably 5 or 6.
Oh,
You'd
wow.
laugh at some of the names.
Okay.
Yeah, silly names.
Yeah.
The band that went the farthest was called The Council,
The Council.
and I got in that band in 1999 through being in another band. The singer saw me and said, "Hey, you're too good to be doing rock. You need to be doing metal, heavy metal." So, yeah, I was bored anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The rock wasn't getting it.
wasn't doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Wow. So now tell me about how old were you when you were doing this?
All through my 20s. Yeah, 25, 99, 2000,
Okay.
27, 8.
Now you said you got married during that time,
I
didn't
got
you?
married for the first time when I was 25.
25. Tell me about that.
It was a mistake.
Okay.
I was too young and wasn't in love. And we lasted 7 years and broke up several times in between. And it wasn't good.
Wow.
Yeah, I married her because I liked being a dad more than
Okay.
a husband. She had a daughter. So I stayed for 7 years when I probably should have just stayed one. I didn't want to repeat the same patterns that I saw in my past
Yeah.
of
Even though it wasn't your kid, you
Wasn't
felt
my
compelled
child.
to
I adopted her.
help her.
I was a dad for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wow.
So I finally.
How did you know how to be a dad when you didn't have a dad?
Yeah, just like anyone else, right?
Yeah.
Trial and error,
Uh-huh.
love, patience.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And we were super close. Yeah.
Really?
We were super close. The mom was the authoritarian and I was the fun one,
Okay.
help with homework, things like that.
Wow.
Wonderful.
That's awesome.
It was until it ended.
Uh-huh.
And then she decided to keep me from keeping in contact with her.
How old was that girl when you started dating or when you married her mom?
How old was the daughter?
Yeah.
The daughter was 2 years old when I married her.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mhm. So she was 10 years old
When you divorced?
when we divorced. Yeah.
Wow, that's hard.
Very hard. Hurt my heart.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted to keep being dad.
And the mom said no more. She cut you off.
Both of us or none of us.
Yeah.
And men have no rights in California, I found out.
Yeah.
So I couldn't really fight it when I did look into it.
Uh-huh.
Huge, huge cloud over my
Oh,
head for years.
I can't imagine what that did to you. Psychologically, spiritually.
All that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
you wanting to pour yourself out to this individual who needs a dad, and it's taken away from you.
because I caught her cheating on me, and I was kind of relieved because we were just like roommates, my ex-wife and I.
Uh huh.
So I wasn't upset. I was relieved.
Relieved.
I said, go be happy.
Mm-hmm.
But I still wanted to be dad. And she didn't want anything to do with that and made sure that didn't happen. Said bad things about me. Your
Mhm.
dad abandoned us and hates us.
Mm.
And you never get to say your side. There's a lot of men out there that have that.
Wow.
Yeah. The isolation thing.
Yeah. So then what happens after that?
I haven't talked to her since 2000. She's 35. She was 10 last time I talked to her. Yeah.
She know you're in Michigan?
No.
So she has nothing to do with you either.
No.
Probably believe the lies of the mom.
Believes the lies in the mom. She got remarried.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tough thing when you
It
can't
is.
give your side of the story.
It is tough.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of guys are facing that today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope they see this or hear about it. Yeah, there's hope. You know, God can help you through that situation. But you didn't have God then, right?
We actually did go to church.
You did?
We did go to church. We moved to Modesto. If you heard of Modesto.
Oh, yeah. My aunt
One of your
lived there.
Oh, okay. And one of your church members is from Modesto.
Yeah, that's my
That's
aunt.
your aunt? Oh,
Yeah.
the
She's
Harley
back-
rider.
She's back there right now.
Wow.
And she's coming back in June. She went back
Okay.
for a month.
Interesting town. It's a farming town.
It is. I've been
Yeah.
there.
Okay. A lot of tomatoes. That's where the Hunt's tomato
Manufacturing
and
is.
all that is. Yeah. So moved from Sacramento to a church that she wanted to go to in Modesto,
Oh, wow.
Calvary Chapel.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Of
I've heard
Modesto.
of it.
Pastor
Yeah.
Damien Kyle,
Yeah.
amazing teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Learned a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was immersed in the church then.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you're in the rock and roll band still.
And I'm in a rock band too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So then we moved back to Sacramento. I wanted to go to church, find another church. She did not. So that was tough. So
Okay.
I started going on my own or searching on my own, and she just kept saying, no, let's just stay home. And that's when I realized the unequally yoked spiritual partner that I
Okay.
didn't have
Yeah.
when she was the one that encouraged me to go originally.
Right. So then that
Confusing.
didn't work out, and you divorced her
Mm-hmm. In 2000.
in 2000. Now you're single again,
Mm-hmm.
and you're still playing. Now you're in this other heavy metal band by that time, right?
Right.
Okay. Tell me about that. How did that work out?
So I told myself, I'll just stop going to church for a little while and do my own thing.
Uh-huh.
It's a dangerous thing to do, I learned. To do your own
So
thing.
now how long were you in church?
Hmm,
About 5 years?
about that, 3
Mhm.
or 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I was on a good, firm foundation.
Yeah.
But careful if you think you're standing firm, because you too will stumble.
Yeah.
Things we learn.
Right.
You're never on a firm foundation because the enemy's always seeking you if you're not seeking God.
Exactly.
I've learned this.
Yeah.
So yes, get a divorce. I'm in this band. Got this opportunity. They're getting popular quick. They're headlining the local clubs in Sacramento.
Now these big clubs?
Yeah, 300-400.
Okay.
And then we get opportunities to start opening up for bigger bands. We were one of the top local bands for some radio station rock jamboree thing. And there was Kid Rock and Limp Bizkit there. And we were one of them. So we opened up for them. And you ever heard of the band Papa Roach?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
They got signed, local band. They got signed that day.
Wow.
So, and that's definitely that sound. We were more heavy metal.
Okay.
That was discouraging.
Did you meet Kid Rock?
Oh yeah. And that was when Joe C was alive, the little guy with the Ba song.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Very nice. That was 99, 2000. Yeah, that was 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a wild man back then.
He was nice then.
Yeah.
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 Fame and wealth can change a person, I'm sure.
Yeah. He's calmed down now, actually.
Good.
Yeah. He's a conservative now. Big time. Yeah. He's liberal back then.
Mhm.
But yeah, he was chasing the wind for sure.
Time can change our hearts.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So you're in this lead band, you're divorced, and you decide not to do church or to follow God. I hate to say do church, but
I
to
know.
follow God,
Hmm.
and then it leads you down a pathway that's kind of self-destructing, isn't it?
After opening up for Kid Rock and Limp Bizkit, we get an opportunity to open up for this heavy metal band called King Diamond, and then another one, Merciful Fate. And I was concerned because I told myself years ago I wouldn't associate with those bands. They were too evil. And now I'm guilty by association, as how it
Wow.
seemed.
Yeah.
I'm in cahoots with them.
Yeah.
So that was concerning when that happened.
Wow.
And then that led up to an even bigger moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So it was
want
like
that's where I
slowly.
want us to get into, because that moment in your life opened you up to things of the spirit world that raises the hair on your arms, so to speak.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And we're not talking about God here. We're talking about the satanic power of the enemy.
And he has workers, he has minions,
Yeah.
and they're real. There's demons. I saw a demon.
Gosh, that's awesome. That's where I want to pick up next time with you, at that story
Okay.
where you saw demons, because that radically changed your life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Scared me.
Scared you. Well, thank you. Thanks for sharing that tonight. And we'll pick up there next time when we finish your story. But man,
Thank
it's
you.
so fascinating, Steve. It's so powerful. And I think our audience is going to be captivated by. We just drew them in about the big change that's going to happen in your life. And it's powerful.
What God can do.
Yeah, exactly. Well, then, friends, thanks for tuning in tonight. And as you can tell, it's a powerful testimony. We're just getting to the point where Steve interacts with the demonic realm and the spiritual realm, which we know all exist. And so, if you like it, share it, tell somebody about it, and tune in next time. So. Thanks for being here, Steve. Thanks for being here tonight. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate you coming and sharing your heart with us. And I know it's going to minister to people. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yep.
Honored to be used for God's glory, if any
Amen.
way.
Amen. Well, friends, until next time, as I always say, keep it real.